Welcome back, everyone, to the channel, to my Corey crew. I am so excited to be filming this video. I'm probably the most excited I've been in a long time about YouTube and filming. I am about to be starting my summer cut series, and it's gonna be an entire series. And I haven't done a series in so long on this channel. And oftentimes you guys reach out to me and say some of your favorite videos that you go back and rewatch are my old prep series videos, which I do have several playlists you guys can go back and watch if you like. I do from time to time as well. I find them very motivating, and it's always just kind of fun to look back on my own journey. So I am not prepping you guys, but I did want to do a little cut heading into the summer months. I haven't done this in a long time, and I haven't really documented something like I have with any of my other prep series, and that is what I'm gonna do for you guys with this whole series. Today marks episode 1 of the summer cut series. I don't have like a unique name for this. If you guys have anything cute and clever, feel free to share it in the comments below. Otherwise, it's just going to be the summer cut 2021 edition. But before we hop right into my starting point, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, and make sure you hit that post notification bell as well. That's gonna let you know each and every time that I upload. I wanna start this first episode by going into my starting point and sharing with you guys where I am at today as I start this cut. So you're gonna see me weighing in, and you're gonna see morning progress pics of how I'm looking today, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like I'm in a bad place. Starting this cut isn't because I feel like I'm in a bad place per se. It's more so about just pushing myself and focusing on myself and achieving a goal. And I feel like I haven't done that in so long, and I need this. And I know I need this, and it was kind of confirmed in me this past week because I posted my last vlog announcing I was gonna be doing this. And sometimes I've done that in the past on this channel where I've announced I'm doing a cut and then things kind of fizzle out from there. But since I posted that, I've been fired up. Like, I've had a fire in my tummy. I've been motivated. I've been feeling just like really eager to start this. And that's not necessarily typical for me. Sometimes in the past I have felt like, oh, maybe I don't want to do this, or it's been the total opposite. I am just beyond excited to start this cut, to film each and every step of the way for you guys. So I have been in a place where I've more so been intuitively eating. I really haven't been tracking, maybe on and off a bit here and there the past year. I might randomly track just to see how things are looking in terms of my macronutrients, or in particular with my fiber goals. That's something like if I'm having digestion issues, I'll start tracking that to take a look at things. But for the most part, I've been intuitively eating. I haven't competed in 4 years. And, you know, my fitness where that's been out has been, it's been okay. My fitness has been okay for what it could be in 2020, but I'm ready to commit to really taking it to the next step with being consistent and pushing myself a bit harder. So I'm just pumped to see what I can do these next 12 weeks. I am gonna be tracking macros. That's just the approach that I find helps me out. If you guys are joining along with me, then feel free to do things that work best for you. I'm gonna be sharing what I'm doing because I know what works best for me. This by no means is to say that this is exactly what you have to do. I will be sharing in probably next episode what my actual macros are gonna be. I'm gonna share those with you guys. I'm gonna share with you my workouts, how much cardio I'm doing, how many times I'm lifting. I'm gonna share each and everything I'm doing. But again, it's not to say you guys have to do the same thing. It's more so just to share the process with you and see what I can achieve the next 12 weeks. In terms of goals for myself, I do have a goal for on the scale. Honestly, like right now, that's kind of my body's set point for when I'm not really monitoring my intake whatsoever, my workouts, maybe I'm drinking a little more alcohol, things like that, just like living my life, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of my set point range where my body falls comfortably. Very blessed to be here in this set point, to be honest with you. But I would like to lose probably about 5 pounds of body fat. I'd say probably from previous cuts, around 113 to 115 for me is my sweet spot for where I feel like I look really lean and fit and feel good. And I also know it's not too restrictive where I feel like I'm going extreme. So that's just based on my own past experience. We'll see what this experience brings and how things look. I truly feel like over the past 4 years, I've changed my body considerably since the last time I competed. I feel like I've developed my muscles differently, taking more time to really lift, less time focused on cardio, eating more in a caloric maintenance or surplus even for myself. So I'm truly just like pumped to see what lies underneath and what I can achieve.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
Another big change since you competed last time, you're not in birth control.
That's true. I'm also hormonally in a very different place since I have been off birth control for 3.5 years, because it was like January then of like 2018. So yeah, that makes a difference in your body and how you hold and store fat. Stress hormones.
Which you weren't sure before until you got off it.
Yeah, it kind of changed things.
We'll try to remember to link the birth control video, the talk, down below.
Yeah, and if you guys want more hormone related content, I have a whole list of ideas going forward of what I'm going to share with you the next 12 weeks. I project I'm going to be doing at least one video is going to be pertinent to this cut and will be uploaded to the cut series, but there may be a couple others here and there, and I will still be sprinkling in my other videos, fashion and things of that nature as well. So if the cut series doesn't interest you, then there'll be more to come, but feel free to share your ideas below for what you'd like to see. I anticipate sharing a lot of workouts with you guys, meal ideas, recipe ideas, just how things are honestly going for me. I'm going to be very transparent with this process, the highs and the lows. Probably doing some traveling as well, sharing with you guys how I continue to live my life and have fun. Like, we're coming into the summer months, things are opening back up. I still plan to have some adult beverages and still, have a balanced approach towards this cut. I also wanted to share my concerns for episode 1 for how this cut could go. And I would say I don't really have any major concerns. The one concern that lingers with me is if I'm not gonna see any progress over 12 weeks. And I say that because I am a slow starter. History has shown, whether it's been just a lifestyle cut I've done or a bikini prep even, and I'm doing this in a healthy way under the guidance of my coach, Brian Devins. But, I'm just a slow starter. Even if I'm consistent, giving 100%, it can take me usually 6 weeks before I see any change on the scale. And I just share that with you guys because I know for many people, they get very frustrated if they're not seeing changes on the scale. But that doesn't mean changes aren't occurring, right? So I think for me, just focusing more on myself, my mood should improve. I'm hoping my energy should improve. Just my overall person as a whole, getting back to really what started this channel and what I love and what is a big part of me is fitness and my love for it. So I'm just really happy to kind of get back to that in a way and do it in a healthy, balanced way as well. I know some of you guys may be trying to do this along with me, maybe on your own, maybe you're working with a coach. If you do feel like you need a little bit more guidance, I do want to mention, just because my client roster is very limited due to all the things I have going on in my life and my full-time job, but I do offer a bikini program. It's called the 12 Weeks to Bikini Pro, and that guide is actually available down below the description box now. Really cool. I was able to get that made into just a digital form for you guys. It is available there, and even if you're not looking to do a bikini program per se and get on stage to turn pro, it's a very comprehensive guide that's going to give you a lot of tools from working out, setting your macros, adjusting macros, and even reversing out of a diet phase. So you've got a lot of tools there, even for someone who's just looking to lose weight, not necessarily step on stage. So check that out if you guys like. I do hope to create some future kind of digital tools and guides for you guys. So if you have ideas on what you'd like to see created by me to have available, I just think it's helpful to have kind of that in-between step for those that can't afford coaching but need a little bit more guidance and something kind of to refer to as a guide. I'm very visual like that for myself personally with what helps me stay on track and kind of things like that to refer back to. So if you guys have ideas on what you'd like to see offered from me, feel free to leave that below as well. I think that sums up everything I wanted to share with you guys for my own personal starting point. I'm really excited. Feel free, I know I've asked a lot to share in the comments, but if you guys are planning on joining me in this journey, in this cut, or you just plan on following along, then say hello down in the comments below. Let me know what your goals are, what you're trying to achieve, and let's do this together. Let's get this. Cold brew? Yes, please. Starbucks vanilla cream cold brew in hand. It's been one of my favorites lately. Jason and I just got done doing a record-breaking number of errands, I would say. We just went to like 4 places in a half hour. I feel like we did really good. Wanted to share with you guys what we grabbed from each of the places. We'll start first with a Walmart. Don't frown on Walmart. They have some good produce, at least in our area. So Jason grabbed some, are these organic, babe? Organic strawberries.
I try to eat organic berries. I eat organic everything, I just can't afford it.
The blueberries, we've been loving those. I don't normally eat them as much as Jason, but lately I've really been enjoying them. And I used to never eat blueberries by themselves, like they had to be in something, but now I like just snacking on them, so not mad about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 mangoes. We love mangoes in this house. Juggle them? You can, I can't.
I'll do it.
And with the camera in your
hands?
hands?
That's why I'm handing the camera. Come on.
Like,
I've been juggling forever. Like forever.
Get it.
I'm quitting while I'm ahead.
Okay. Good idea. Because we like those mangoes. All right, so that was Walmart. We did a quick little run into Vitamin Shop. They actually didn't have too much in there that we needed, but a couple of sour cream and onion Quest chips. I do like to have Quest chips on hand. And then, you guys know I tried these out before the Fit Snacks protein bar. This is the Munchies flavor. That one is my favorite thus far. Some of them are like really hard to chew. These are not. And it's a nice like sweet and salty combo.
I showed you look for the outright waffle bar that just came out. It's breakfast bar, like the Velocitol.
Oh shoot, yeah, I didn't even think to look at that. They probably had it too. Yeah. DHEA for Boo.
I take that at night before I go to bed.
To help you sleep?
Yep, 25 milligrams.
Nice. And then Trader Joe's. Did a really quick Trader Joe's haul. Jason and the dog were in the car, so I was trying to not look at all the things and just stick with a few staples. So organic frozen jasmine rice. It is superior to any other jasmine rice you'll eat. I don't know what to tell you. If you like jasmine rice, you're missing out if you haven't had that. I grabbed 1 purple Japanese yam, I believe it is. I'm gonna roast that up today. I grabbed some whole carrots. I'm gonna shred those up and probably roast those as well in the oven. Grabbed a couple avocados. I grabbed one that's not gonna be ripe for a couple days. You gotta be careful with avocados that they're not all gonna ripen at the same time, unless you're gonna make a big thing of guacamole. I just like pairing these with my meals as a fat source, creamy and delicious. I just think it pairs so nicely with any meals. And I got some of this everything with a bagel dip. I haven't had this in a while. It's a Greek style yogurt dip. It's so delicious, and honestly sometimes I just like taking a serving of it and like scooping it onto some protein, like some shredded up chicken with a scoop of this mixed into it, a little cheese on top. It's tasty. You should try it. Stocked up on some sprays because we do a lot of spray in this household, cooking stuff on the stovetop. Got an olive oil one and an avocado one. Just grab one of these broccoli and kale salad mixes. I like this combination. Sometimes it's just a nice way to get vegetables in. Like a quick way is to have like a ready to go salad made up like that. Got the beef, 96.4. We're gonna throw those in the air fryer after. I like to just take the whole pound, separate it into 4 patties, so it's like a 4-ounce serving, which is about 25 grams of protein. And for me and Jason, actually, I think that's kind of both what we aim to get in most meals, is at least 25 grams of protein. So gives us an easy protein source ready to go.
Correct.
Okay, stocking up here, this is what we always go for, is the gnocchis. And yeah, I kind of gave up on the cauliflower ones. Like the sweet potato is where it's at.
Cauliflower is gross.
I like them, but now that I've really gotten into cooking these on the stovetop, I do a combo of the kale and the sweet potato. It's my absolute favorite. It's one of those things that always satisfies me. It's something I always crave. Like, you know, something that's just like your go-to that always sounds good, that always fills you up. For me, that's having like a turkey burger or something with the kale and sweet potato gnocchis. They do it all for me. So we love those. Got lots of those, and also stocked up on, you already know it, the Argentinian shrimps. Wild raw shrimps. Love those. We air fry them. I've shared that in videos. You guys have most likely seen me eating those in my past full day of eating videos because they're just a staple. We do a lot of seafood in this household as well. It's just a great lean protein source, and it's just a nice change of pace from like a chicken or a beef. So that's it. That's the whole haul, you guys. Time for breakfast. First meal of the day for me, not a typical breakfast, but I like to do this a lot on the weekend and kind of skip the normal breakfast foods and just eat something that sounds really good and really filling to me. So this is my meal, my first meal of the day. I have a 96.4 burger, if you will. The beef is from Trader Joe's. I don't know why it tastes exceptionally better than other beef. I had air fried that up. And then I have with it some roasted carrots and roasted Japanese yams that I did in the oven with just a little oil, side of watermelon. That's gonna be my first meal. It just gives me a little bit of variety, nice and filling. I feel like potatoes get a bad rap, and they really should not. You can actually eat a lot of potato in terms of volume for the amount of carbohydrates it provides you, which provides you with a great source of fuel. So this is a great way for me to get in some carbohydrates. Again, carrots, they get a bad rap. They're too high in sugar. No, they're not. It's natural sugar occurring in that vegetable. So it's good for you. Loads of beta carotene, vitamin C, great for you to have in your diet. So get away from those fear foods, that kind of fear food mentality, and eat foods that you enjoy and fuel you. Fuel you. That's a mouthful, but this should be delightful. The cameraman ate part of my potato.
You know you're gonna get asked what this is.
All those supplements?
So we got vitamin D, 15,000 IUs. A lot of people say that's too much. This dude takes 20,000 IUs, and I'm just in mid-range.
Living in...
Remember, everyone's different, guys, so everyone's gonna need different amounts of their vitamins.
Right, and it depends on where you live as well. Where we are in New York, we don't particularly get much sunshine many months out of the year, and then also I have to be cognizant of the fact that I work indoors. So even if it is a sunny day, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm able to get out and get the sunshine that is needed.
Then we got vitamin K, which is like a vitamin K blend. It has like a K2, it has all the vitamin Ks in it. We have nettle root, we have hair, skin, and nails. We have Saccharomyces boulardii. I don't know.
It's probiotic.
It's a probiotic. It's basically,
Right
I have Kara on my probiotic and gut regimen that the doctor has me on it.
Yeah, it has seemed to be very helpful. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking me with the discontinuation of Provitam what I recommend for things such as collagen, hair, skin, and nails. And for now, I still have a supply that I'm finishing up, but I will be testing out different supplement brands now that I'm gonna need to, an effort to kind of
replicate what you're doing.
Right, exactly. So I will be testing out different products, and we'll let you guys know my suggestions. Once I have formulated a good opinion, it takes a while to try new supplements and really know what your thoughts and opinions are on them. So we'll let you know once I find good substitutions. Package from Buffbunny collection that says fragile, handle with love. That's so sweet. So I don't know what it is. Thought I would open it up with you guys. It's so special right now. Look how pretty that box is. Ooh, it's very like soft to the touch too. Oh, I saw them doing this actually on their Instagram. They were using something to actually like make these and press the little emblem in there. It looks very therapeutic. Kara, we want to thank you for not having commitment issues. We appreciate you being an exclusive athlete for Buffbunny Collection. We couldn't be more grateful to have you as part of the family, and I hope you know how much we value you. You were one of the first athletes we ever signed, and we want to thank you for believing in us. Tell Jason and Mr. Bruce Wayne hi for us. Love the Buffbunny Collection. That's so sweet. I love it. Ooh, that's so cool. That's got some like weight to it too. That's really pretty. And it says Buffbunny Collection Athlete. Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
That's good for your morning cold brews.
That's actually perfect for my morning cold brews, which I've switched over to cold brew, so I am so excited and honored. I literally cheese out every time we do a lunch because I just feel like, I don't want to say I don't feel worthy because I know I'm worthy, but I just feel so grateful each and every time I'm able to remain a Buffbunny Collection athlete. So I know I'm getting mushy and gushy. Look, they got all these diamonds in here. I'm all about the gems. Look at that. That's such a good touch for a package too. Those extra details that just scream Heidi Summers, and I'm here for it. Are these little bath bombs? Oh no, they're candy. What? Candy? Oh, is it like a bubble gum?
Looks like a bubble gum.
I don't know.
Looks like a fancy bubble gum.
I know. Like, I almost don't want to eat it because it's too fancy.
It's all pretty.
It's so pretty. Cool. Oh my gosh. Why is there a blue Tiffany in Cold Box? What? What the heck? Oh my gosh. I've never even like actually seen a Tiffany in Cold Box in real life. That's so crazy. That's so pretty. What the heck? This can't really be something from Tiffany & Co. What's in here? I'm so scared I'm gonna ruin it. Well, I got this baby packaged good. That's smart. Whoa. Okay, yeah, don't break that. That really is from Tiffany & Co. That's freaking nuts. Those are like the cutest little dishes. I believe this is like a little jewelry dish, right? I can put my jewels in?
Put your jewels in. Put your gems in there for now.
I know. Oh, good point. Actually, I could put my jewelry in there, but I do want to put these little gems in there. That's such a smart idea. That's so cute. Let's not put that there and break it. That's such a thoughtful gift. I definitely was not expecting that. I feel like Buffbunny Collection just, like, maybe I'm biased, you guys can tell me, but I feel like they, like, what other companies do you see, whether they're like a social media company or whatever, do this for like their athletes? It's crazy.
I've never seen anyone do this for their athletes.
No, just like random,
And
like,
we've been like in this kind of industry for 10 years.
yeah, like I had no idea what I did to deserve this or why they were sending this. It's so nice of them. It's so sweet, and
It's like a very family vibe. Like they always like.
It is. It feels like family, even amongst the athletes.
Yeah,
too.
they even like address me.
Yeah.
And like stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
they'll
they
like
invited me.
send-
They always invite me down.
Yep,
I went down with you guys before.
Yep. They sent like a little handkerchief for Bruce on the last launch, the marble launch. They sent a little handkerchief, and they do that for most of the athletes. Like if they have an animal or whatever, they'll send like other little things. So it's very, very personal, and just feel very grateful and special. Thank you so much, Buffbunny Collection. I want to wrap up the video with giving you guys a little inspirational quote because I don't know if I'm just lame, but I find they help me put things in perspective. So today's quote of the day is going to be, if your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. And that comes from Richard Branson. And I say that because whether it be entering in a cut or changing your career path or moving or whatever it is you're doing, even if it's a good thing, it can always be a little bit scary. Change is always scary, but we shouldn't run from change. We shouldn't run from things that scare us, no matter how big or small they are. That's where we grow, and that stage of kind of the unknown, which is a little bit scary, is where we challenge ourselves. It's where we push ourselves and see what we're truly capable of. So it can be a scary thing, even just going and committing to a weight loss phase. I've had plenty of clients reach out to me and say they had thought about reaching out to me for months before they pulled the trigger because they were scared of that commitment. And I 100% understand it, and I feel it as well. But just know that that little bit of challenging yourself and kind of pushing yourself outside your usual limits is where you're gonna grow and where we're gonna be successful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are as excited as me to start this cut. Hit that like button again, make sure you're subscribed, do all the things, and I'll see you guys in the next one.